नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा sambuddhassa. Homage to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Most respected Badavanteji, Kasavanteji, and present here, Bhikkhu Sangha, my dear Samaneras, Anagarikas, meritorious Upasakas and Upasikas. Very, very hearty welcome once again to this Sunday morning Dhamma program. Those who are offline here and those who are online. Today we will do puja with today we start puja with Buddha Vandana, Dhamma Sangha Vandana for all of you well-being and happiness, peace of mind. With this, we will do puja now.
Arhan Samma Sambuddho Bhagavan Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti piso Bhagavarahang Samma Sambuddho Vijacharana Sampanno Sughato Lokavidu Anuttaro Purisadhamma Sarathi Sattva Deva Manusanang Buddho Bhagavate Namo Tassa Samma Sambuddhassa Echa Buddhati Tasha Echa Buddha Nagata Paccuppanna Jai Buddhang Vandami Sabbada Nati me saranang anyang buddho me saranang varang edena sacca vajjena hotu te jaya mangalang uttamangena vandehang padapang suvaruttamang Buddheyo khalito doso buddho khamadutang mamang Buddhang yavane bad pariyantang saranang gacchami Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditthiko Akaliko Yeipasiko Panayiko Pacchatang Veditabbo Vinyo Hete नमो तस्स नियानिकस्स धम्मस्स ये च धम्मातीता च ये च धम्मा अनागता पच्योपन्ना च ये धम्मां वन्दामि सर्वदा नास्ति मे शरणं अन्यं धम्मो मे शरणं वरं एतेन सच्च वज्रेण होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् उत्तमं येन वन्देऽहं धम्मं च त्रिविधं वरं धम्मे यो कलितो दोषो धम्मो खमतु तं मम धम्मं यावन्निर्वाणपर्यन्तं शरणं गच्छामि सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसंगो ओजुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसंगो न्यायपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसंगो सामीचिपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावकसंगो यदिदं चत्तारि पुरुषयुगानि अट्ठपुरुषपुद्गला एष भगवतो सावकसंघो आउनेयो पाउनेयो दक्षिणेयो अंजलिकरणीयो अनुत्तरं पुण्यं खेतं लोकसादे नमो तस्सठ्ठरियपुद्गल महासंघस ये च संघातीता च ये च संघानागता पच्योपन्ना च ये संघा अहं वन्दामि सर्वदा नास्ति मे शरणं अन्यं संघो मे शरणं वरं एतेन सच्च वज्रेण होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् उत्तमं येन वन्देऽहं संघं च त्रिविधोत्तमं संगे यो खलितो दोषो संघो खमतु तं मम संघं यावन्निर्वाणपर्यन्तं शरणं गच्छामि एवं बुद्धं शरणतान् धम्मं संघं च भिक्खवो भयं वाचं विततं वा लोमहंसो नहेष्यति घनसारपतितेन दीपेन तमधंसिना तिलोकदीपं संबुद्धं पूजयामि तमोनुदं गन्धसंभारयुक्तेन धूपेन सुगन्धिना पूजये पूजनीयन्तं पूजाभाजनमुत्तमं वर्णगन्धगुणोपेतं एतं कुसुमसन्ततिं पूजयामि मुनिन्दस श्रीपादसरोरुहे पूजेमि बुद्धं कुसुमेन नेनं पुण्येन मे तेन च होतु मोक्षं पूपं मिलायाति यथा इदं मे कायो तथा याति विनाशभावं निरोध समापतितो उठयित्वा निसिन्न सविया भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स इमिना दीपेन धूपेन पूपेन पूजेमि 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 इमं दीपधूपपूपपूजादि नाम सकल सम्बुद्धान पच्चेकबुद्धान अग्रसावकान महासावकान अरन्तान पकतिशीला अहं पिते संगनुवर्तकोमि इमानि पुष्पाणि वर्णेनापि सुवर्ण गन्धेनापि सुगन्धं सण्ठानेनापि सुसण्ठान खेपमेव दुर्बन्न दुर्गन्धं दुःसण्ठानं पापुने सति एवमेव सभ्ये संखारा अनिच्चा सभ्ये संखारा दुःखा सभ्ये धम्मा अनात्ताति इमाय धम्मानुधम्म पटिपत्तिया बुद्धं पूजेमि इमाय धम्मानुधम्म पटिपत्तिया धम्मं पूजेमि इमाय धम्मानुधम्म पटिपत्तिया संघं पूजेमि वन्दामि चेत्यं सब्बं सब्बठानेषु प्रतिष्ठितं शारीरिकधातु महाबोधि बुद्धरूपं सकलं सदा यस्मूले निसेनो सब्बारे विजयंका पत्तो सब्बयुतं सत्था वन्दे तं बोधिपादपं इमे ते महाबोधि लोकनाथेन पूजितम् अहं पीते नमस्सामि बोधिराजा नमस्तुते विपत्ति पटिवाहाय सब संपत्ति सिद्धिया सब दुःखं विनाशाय सब भयं विनाशाय सब रोगं विनाशाय भवे दीर्घायुकदायकम् सब लोकं हितार्थाय परिहितं तं भणामहे समन्ताचक्रवालेषु अत्र गच्छन्तु देवता सद्धम्मा मुनिराजस्य शृण्वन्तु सद्गमुखदं धम्म श्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता धम्म श्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता धम्म श्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता परित श्रवणकालो अयं भदन्ता नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स करणीयमत्तकुशलेन यन्तं सन्तं पदं अभिसमेच्छ सकोजो च सुजो च सुवचो च समुदु अनतिमानि संतोषको च सुभरो च अपकिच्चो च सल्लहुकौते संतीन्द्रियो च निपको च अपगभो कुलेषु अननुगेद्धो न च खुदं समाचरे किंचित् येन वेयो परे उपदयो सुखिनो आखेमिनो होन्तु सब्बे सत्ता भवन्तु सुखितताम् एकेचि प्राणभूतति तसावाथावरा वानवशेषा दीर्घावाये महन्ता वा मध्यमारसकानुकथूलाम् दिट्ठा वा एव दिट्ठा ये च दूरे वसन्ति अविदूरे भूता वा संभवे सेवा सब्बे सत्ता भवन्तु सुखितताम् न परो परं निकुब्बेत नातिमय्येत कतचियं कंचे व्यारोसना पटिगसंया नयमय्य सदुःखमिच्छेय माता यथा नियं पुत्रं आयुषा एकपुत्रमनुरक्षे एवं सर्वभूतेषु मानसंभावये अपरिमाणं मेत्तं च सर्वलोकस्मिन् मानसंभावये अपरिमाणम् ऊर्ध्वं अधो च तिर्यं च असंबाधं अवेरं असपत्तं तिष्ठं चरं निसीनो वा शयानो वा यावत् स विगतमिद्धो एतं सतिं अधिष्ठेय ब्रह्मनुत्तं विहारं इदमाहो दिट्ठेन जानुपगमशीलवादर्शनेन सम्पन्नो कामेषु विनय्यगेधं न हि जातु गभसेयं पुनरेति दुःखपताचनि दुःख भयपताचनि भया शोकपताचनि शोक होन्तु स निनो एतेन सच्चवचेन सोतिते होतु सर्वदा एतेन सच्चवचेन सर्वदुःखा विनाशतु एतेन सच्चवचेन सर्वभय विनाशतु एतेन सच्चवचेन सर्वरोगा विनाशतु एतेन सच्चवचेन होतु ते जयमङ्गल एतेन सच्चवचेन पातु ते रतनन्तया सब्बेतियो विवचन्तु सर्वरोगो विनश्यतु माते भवत्वन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भव भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सोत्थे भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सोत्थे भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवतां सर्वसंगानुभावेन सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते नखतयखभूतान् पापगहनिवारणात् परेतसानुभावेन हन्तु ते उपद्रवे देवो वसतु कालेन सत्सम्पत्ति हेतु च फेतो भवतु लोको च राजा भवतु धार्मिको यं दुर्निमित्तं अवमङ्गलं च यो चामनापो सकुणससद्दो पापगहो दुःसुपिनाकन्दम् बुद्धानुभावेन विनाशमेन्दो यं दुर्निमित्तं अवमङ्गलं च यो चामनापो सकुणससद्दो पापगहो दुःसुपिनाकन्दम् धम्मानुभावेन विनाशमेन्दो यं दुर्निमित्तं अवमङ्गलं च यो चामनापो सकुणससद्दो पापगहो दुःसुपिनाकन्दम् संघानुभावेन समेन्दो आकाशठा च भूमठा देवानागामहेद्धिगा पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदयित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु शासनम् आकाशठा च भूमठा देवानागामहेद्धिगा पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदयित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु देशनम् आकाशठा च भूमठा देवानागामहेद्धिगा पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदयित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु मं परम् एतावता च मे संवदं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे देवानुमोदन्तु सब्बसम्पत्तिसिद्धियाम् एतावता च मे संवदं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे भूतानुमोदन्तु सब्बसम्पत्तिसिद्धियाम् एतावता च मे संवदं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे सत्तानुमोदन्तु सब्बसम्पत्तिसिद्धियाम् निब्बाण सम्पत्तिसिद्धियाम् इदं नो यातिनं होतु सुखितावन्तु यातयो इदं नो यातिनं होतु सुखितावन्तु यातयो इदं नो यातिनं होतु सुखितावन्तु यातयो सब्बे बुद्धा बलपत्ता पच्चेकानं च यं बलं अरहन्तानं च तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सब्बसो सब्बे धम्मा बलपत्ता अरियसच्चानं च यं बलं धम्मचक्रस्य तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सब्बसो सब्बे संघा बलपत्ता विमुक्तानं च यं बलं शासनस्य तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सब्बसो कायेन वाचा चित्तेन पमादेन मया कृतं Acaya khamame bante bhuri panya tathagata Kaena vacha chittena pamadena mayakata Acaya khamame dhammo sandithiko akaliko Kaena vacha chittena pamadena mayakata Acaya khamame sangho punya khetang anuttaro imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu Yavanibbanapatiyam idang me punya kamang asavakhayang vahang hotu sabadukha pamucchatu nibbana sapachayotu Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Homage to Bhadavante ji, respected Kasavante ji, respected Panyaloka Bante and Bhikkhu Sangha present here. My dear Samaneras, Anagarikas, meritorious and devout Upasakas and Upasikas. Very, very blessings to you and welcome those who are here and those who are online. This is really very good. Every Sunday coming and taking Tisarana Panchasila, doing Buddha Puja, Buddha Vandana, and purifying yourself by asking forgiveness. You purify your verbal action, mental action, bodily actions, and you do meditation practice and taking Tisarana Panchasila. This is why you are doing, because you are commitment, you are wise, you are very devout and faithful. Every Sunday coming and doing this is not an easy task, but you are really faith, really wise, really you committed, you have determination. That's why you are coming every Sunday and you are taking these opportunities and you are makes yourself meritorious punya. So with this understanding, with this wisdom developing, please ask for forgiveness and then ask for Tisarana and Panchashila. I request Bante Panyaloka to give Tisarana and Panchashila and blessings.
Kamami sukhi hotu abhivadana silesa nichang uddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang balanti. Yamahang vadami tang vadetha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Isarana-gamanang paripunnang panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinna dana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamesu michachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena saddhing panchasilang dhammang sadhukang surakkitang kattva appamadena sampadetha. Okay, now we will practice meditation for few minutes. I'd like to request Bhante Vimalabodhi Bhante to guide you for this few minutes of meditation practices. ये लेंगे। अभी हम थोड़ी देर के लिए ध्यान करेंगे। ध्यान की पोस्चर में बैठे। जिसको किसी को पद्मासन में बैठने की इच्छा होगी वो पद्मासन में बैठ सकते हैं। कोई आधा पद्मासन में बैठ सकते हैं, कोई सुखासन में बैठ सकते हैं। जितने आसन में जितने देर तक हम बैठ सके वो आसन चुने। दोनों हाथ अपने गोद पर लेके बैठे। कमर, गर्दन, पीठ सीधे रखे। चेहरे पर प्रसन्नता लाकर मन में प्रसन्नता रखे। चेहरे पर हल्की सी मुस्कुराहट रखे जो कि मन प्रसन्न हो जाता है। और इसी प्रसन्न मन से अपना चित्त एकाग्र होने के लिए सुविधाजनक होता है। अभी हम आनापानसति ध्यान करेंगे थोड़ा देर के लिए। मन को पूरा तरीके से खाली रखे। मन में कोई भी विचार आने न दे। अभी इसी प्रसन्न मन से, प्रसन्न चित्त से आते जाते हुए सांस पर निगरानी रखे। मन से एक एक जाते हुए सांस को अनुभव करो। बाहर आने हुए सांस को अनुभव करे। बहुत जागरूकता से, सती से एक एक सांस को देखो। एक भी सांस छूट न पाए। जिस प्रकार द्वारपाल आते जाते हुए एक एक आदमी की गिनती करता है, उसको देखता है, उसी तरह अपने मन से अपने एक एक सांस को अनुभव करो, देखते रहे। माँ के कोख से पैदा होने के बाद पहले से हम इस निसर्ग से, इस प्रकृति से सांस लिया है। जन्म से लेके अभी तक हम इस सांस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया है। अब यही मौका है इस सांस के माध्यम से आनापानसति करते हुए एक एक सांस को देखना है। और यही सांस हम मृत्यु से पहले निसर्ग को देते हुए मृत्यु हो जाते हैं। निसर्ग से दिया हुआ जो चीज है वापस प्रकृति से पुनरावृत्ति देते हुए हमें दुनिया से परे हो जाते हैं, निकल जाते हैं। जीवन की प्रवास में हम इस सांस को ठीक से देख नहीं पाते। अभी हम एक एक सांस को देखेंगे जो कि इसी सांस से हमारे जीवन की नैया तैरती रहती है इस जीवन में। इसी सांस के जरिए हमारा जीवन चलता है। जब सांस रुक जाता है तो आदमी मृत्यु को प्राप्त हो जाता है। इसी सांस को देखने का भी सुअवसर हमें प्राप्त हुआ है। आनापानसति ध्यान करते हुए एक एक सांस को अनुभव करेंगे, एक एक सांस को देखेंगे। अंदर जाते हुए सांस दीर्घ होगा तो ये सांस लंबाई करके जानेंगे। बाहर आने वाला सांस दीर्घ होगा, लंबा होगा, तो बाहर आने वाला सांस से दीर्घ है, लंबा है, ऐसा करके जानो। अंदर जाते हुए सांस छोटा होगा तो जानो ये सांस छोटा है करके। अंदर से बाहर आने वाला सांस जब छोटा होगा तो भी जानो ये सांस छोटा है करके। एक एक सांस पर निगाह रखिए, एक एक सांस पर निगाह रखिए। अपने व्यस्त जीवन में से सांस को देखने का अवसर नहीं मिलता, ध्यान करने को अवसर नहीं मिलता है। ध्यान करते समय अपने मन को पहचानने का अवसर नहीं मिलता। अपने मन में कितने चित्तमल है, कितने आश्रव है, ये देखने का अवसर नहीं मिलता, जानने का अवसर नहीं मिलता। जब हमारा चित्तमल हमें अंदर है, आश्रव है, ये जब तक हम इसे ठीक तरह से जानते नहीं तब तक उसे हम हमारे अंदर से बाहर नहीं कर देते। ये चित्त बहुत बड़ा चंचल है, बहुत चपल है। उसके ऊपर हावी होना, उसका दास बनना, उसको अपने अंकित करना, ये सीधी बात नहीं है। फिर भी वो होने वाला चीज नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है। ज्ञान से हम उसको अपने वश में कर सकते हैं। इसलिए आनापानसति ध्यान के माध्यम से अपने चित्त को देखकर उनको वश करने की कोशिश करें। बहुत शांति महसूस करो, बहुत सती से, जागरूकता से एक एक सांस को देखो। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते। साधु साधु साधु।
नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा sambuddhassa. It was a nice meditation session for 15 minutes. This is time for listening Dhamma Discourse. Today I will give Dhamma Discourse on Akosa Sutta and Dhananjani Sutta. Discourse on reviling. Reviling is anger, about abusive. How can we control, how to maintain our anger? So I will speak about anger. When the Buddha was staying in Rajagaha, that time there was a Brahmin called Akosa. Akosa Brahmin. Akosa means abusive, very abusive. So this Brahmin was very abusive. So one day, actually this Dhananjani Sutta and Akosa Sutta, these are similar. In the Dhananjani, to understand this Akosa Sutta, we have to understand Dhananjani Sutta. So to understand Dhananjani Sutta, to understand this Akosa Sutta also, both suttas are similar. So that's why this Sutta, Akosa Sutta is from Samyutta Nikaya 1.7.2, and the Dhananjani Sutta is 1.72. Sutta 1 and Sutta 2. Actually, this book is written, the Sutta Sangha book is written, selected discourse by Bhadavanteji, Dr. Acharya Budara Kitabante. So I will tell from this book. One day in Rajagaha, the Buddha was living. This Akosa Brahmin heard that one of his Bharadwaja clan became monk under the Samana Gautama. He was very unhappy and not peaceful, very angry. So he went to the Buddha and start abusing very foul and harsh words. He start abusing to the Buddha, so much criticized and so much abused to the Buddha. The Buddha was very calm and peaceful, just listening. So thus revile this Akosa Brahmin reviled to the Buddha, abused. The Blessed One spoke to the Bharadwaja, the abusive Brahmin. like a question asked to the Brahmin, the Buddha, very calmly, very peacefully, Brahmin, do friends, confidants, relatives, kinsmen, and guests do visit you? Question asked to the Brahmin, the Buddha. Then Brahmin said, yes, Samana Gotama. Friends, kinsmen, confidants, and relatives do visit me. Then Gotama again says, well, Brahmin, do you not offer them snakes or foods or water? Yes, Samana Gotama, I offer them snakes, water, biscuits, food. Then the Buddha says, but Brahmin, if they do not accept it, who gets it? Like that. Then the Brahmin said, if Samana Gotama, they do not accept it, I get it back. Even so, Brahmin, you are abusing us while we do not abuse you. You are angry with us while we do not get angry with you. You are quarreling with us while we do not quarrel with you. This Brahmin, you alone get this back. Brahmin, all these belong to you. Like that, the Buddha says to the Brahmin. The Buddha given very good example. Then Brahmin, whoso abuses back when abused, repays anger in kind, and quarrels back when quarreled with. This is called Brahmin associating with each other and exchanging mutually. We do not engage in this association and mutual exchange. Therefore, Brahmin, you alone get this back. Brahmin, all this belong to you. When said this, Buddha, the Brahmin understood. Because normally Brahmins are very wise persons. They are very wise. When this says, the Brahmin understood and he asked himself question. People, including the king, know you, River Gotama. Thus, the monk Gotama is a perfect one. How is it then that the River Gotama is becoming angry? Like that, the Brahmin, this Akosa Brahmin, abusive Brahmin, asked himself question. He understood what the Buddha says. Then the Buddha said that what the Akosa Brahmin said to the Buddha. On that, the Buddha explained in verses. In Pali, I will read also translation. Akkodasa kuto kodho dantasa samajivino sammadanya vimuttasa uposantasa tadino. Buddha says, where is anger for one? Freed from anger, who is subdued and is perfectly equanimous, who truly knowing is wholly freed, supremely wise and tranquil, the Buddha says. And in second Gatha also Buddha says, Tasseva tena papiyo yo kuddhang patikujjhati kuddhang apatikujjhanto sangamang jete dujjayang. He is worse than him who repays the angry man in kind. Whoso does not repay anger in kind, he alone wins the battle hard to win. He promotes the well-being of both. Again, Buddha says, Ubinnamatang charati attanocha parasacha parang sangko pitang nyatwa yo sato upasammati. His own as well as of the other, knowing that the other man is angry, who mindfully maintains his peace and who endures the anger of both. Again, the Buddha says, Ubinnang tikichantanang attanocha parasacha jana manyanti baloti ye dhammasa akovidati. His own as well as of the other. Even people lacking true wisdom may consider him a fool. When said this, the Buddha when said this to the Akosa Brahmin, the Brahmin understood and said, "Wonderful, blessed one, wonderful, wonderful, magnificent." And he, from that time, he he asked for becoming monk, and he went for the refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and he became monk, and he practiced meditation diligently, ardently, and he become an enlightened, very perfected one. Why actually to understand this sutta, we have to go in another sutta, that is Dhananjani Sutta. Actually, this Brahmin, how he got angry? Why he got angry? Why he become so abusive, so revile? Because one of his clan name was Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja. Before the one Brahmin was his clan, he went to the Buddha and became monk. Actually, that started like that. This also like that. When the Buddha was living in Rajagaha, that time there was a Brahmin, Bharadwaja clan Brahmin. He married to this Dhananjani Brahmini. Dhananjani Brahmini, she was the follower of the Buddha, Upasika of the Buddha. So this one day the Brahmini was serving to his husband, this Bharadwaj Brahmin, serving food. That time this Buddha Upasika, Dhananjani Upasika Brahmini, she chanted Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa, like thus the Buddha is blessed one, perfect one, supremely enlightened one, chanting like that. So this Brahman, Bharadwaj Brahman says, don't chant like that. Oh, bad woman, don't chant like that. I don't like. This is not good like that. Again, this Brahmini, the Dhananjani Brahmini, she liked very much to chant this quality of the Buddha. So one day, they argument. This Bharadwaj clan Brahman said to his wife, I will see your teacher, I will see the Buddha, Samana Gautama. Who is he? Who is he like that? I will accuse him. And I will go and blame him like that. Then this woman, Dhananjani Brahmini said to her husband, said this, Brahman and the Deva, human being, king, there are no beings who can blame to the Buddha, who can accuse to the Buddha. And who you are, said like that to her husband. So this Bharadwaj Brahmin became more angry and became more angry. So like that, one day this Bharadwaj Brahmin invited 500 peers, 500 friends to his home for meal. So this her husband said that like tomorrow 500 friends about to come, so don't chant this Buddha's quality, otherwise they will feel ashamed and they will get angry and they will not have food in my house. So like that he told to his wife. So next day the friends 500 peers came to his house and for meal. When they came and while serving them food, this Dhananjani Brahmini, the woman, the follower of the Buddha Upasika, chanting the Buddha blessed one, the perfect one, the supreme, the enlightened one. All other Brahmin got angry and they all go away. All they went, and this her husband became more angry and worst. And he said, okay, now I will go to the Samana Gotama, and I will accuse and ask question. As saying this, his wife tell, okay, you go, very good. When you go and meet him, you will know who is the Gotama, who is the Buddha. And he goes with angry mind, and as he go to Buddha, when he sees the face of the Buddha, become little calm but not much calm. So he asks to the Buddha. He went and asked, pay salutation, just sit one side and asked a question. Who can sleep? Who can sleep? How one can sleep without sorrow? How one can sleep without sorrow? How one can stay without sorrow? Like that, he asked to the Buddha. Then the Buddha says, one who have no anger, one who have destroyed the anger, one who have destroyed this poisonous anger, he can sleep happily, he stay happy, and he live happy. Like that, the Buddha said him. So again, the Buddha explained him, like one who does not have anger, one who does not have anger, he stay happy, he stay peaceful, he stay calm. And one who have anger, he cannot sleep, he cannot stay calmly, cannot peacefully, he stay sorrowful and cannot stay happily. Like that, the Buddha says. And Buddha said to him, anger is like poison. The Buddha says, anger, when a person get anger, he doesn't understand anything, he doesn't know anything, he doesn't know. But when a person get anger, somehow he get a little good, feel good, but later on it gets very bad result, very bad result. After the anger, he knows that how the anger causes to suffering, anger. That's why the Buddha says, anger is like poison. When a person eat the poison, while taking poison, he feels good. That's also because of anger. But after going inside the poison, then it starts slowly spreading and kills the person, cause the person. So like that, this anger also, when a person have the anger inside, you can know him, you can understand him, how that person become angry, like her face become irritating, her body start trembling and like moving, and like so many signs anger when a person get anger. So like that, the Buddha says, when a person finished the this anger, he lives happily, he lives peacefully, he sleeps happily, he stay happily, he is no more anger, he is no more sorrow and no more suffering, he is very calmfully. Like that. So because of this, because of this Brahmin, again this Brahmin also hearing this Dhamma, this Brahmin also become an enlightened person, Arahant, this Brahmin. So because of this Brahmin, this Akosa Brahmin became angry, and worse angry. Why? One of my clan went to Buddha and became monk, so he became angry. That's why this Brahmin went to the Buddha and he abused very harshly. Like that, very harshly he abuses, and that's the Buddha understand this Akosa Brahman, to Akosa Brahman give the Dhamma discourse, and he understand the Dhamma, and then he practice meditation, Sila, Samadhi, Panya developed, and he became a very powerful enlightened person. So here the Akosa Sutta and the Dhananjani Sutta are very similar. Because of this Dhananjani Sutta, Bharadwaj Brahmin, this Akosa Sutta got angry. So these both Brahmin later, they understood the reality, the meaning of life, and what is the cause, what is the reason, the anger, they understood, and having understood, they became both an enlightened person. So like that, in this situation, in this time also, we can understand that we have to understand, if a person come anger, if a person get angry, he should understand himself, he should know himself, like the Buddha says. So here, what the Buddha says, uh, uh, he is where is anger, for one freed from anger, who is subdued and is perfectly equanimous, who truly knowing is wholly free, supremely wise and tranquil. Here is the Buddha says, when the Buddha himself no have anger, and he is totally free from anger, then how can he be anger? Buddha like this says, and who is subdued and partial equanimous means he is very calm, peaceful, very calm and peaceful, and no any anger, no any whatever you say, nothing will happen to that person who is not anger, who is free from anger, and he is also in stay in balance. Who, and then he is wise, and he is wise and calm person. And the Buddha says again, he is worse than him who repays the angry man in kind. Means when a person anger, and if you say to that angry person, repay something, if you say again, that person become more anger, that person become worse angry. So that time anything can be happen, not good for both. So that's why the Buddha says, one who is angry person and who repays in kind, show anger in kind, then that person become more anger than that person. Like that, the Buddha says. And whoso does not repay anger in kind, he alone wins the battle hard to win. He promotes the well-being of both. So the Buddha is telling here, so like that, he understand that that person is angry, and he also understand himself, oh, that person is angry, I should not angry to him, I should not show anger. If I show anger, he will become more worse, and I will become worse than him. Then there is chance to happen anything, bloodshed and killing physically could be happen. That's why if a person doesn't repay in kind anger, he win the battle of heart, means he win to that person, that angry person, by not giving repay in kind, not saying anything that person, and that person also promotes well-being of both. And that person, for oneself and for that person also, it is good. Like if a person angry, and if you have a person angry, if he is telling something angrily, but you are quiet, whatever he is telling, okay, you are controlling yourself, then he will not get much more anger. But that person is angry and you also showing anger, then it is very dangerous. Like a fire, fire is burning itself, fire is burning, and you are putting petrol, what will happen? It will become worse, so like that. But the fire is burning, when you put water, it will become calm, it will become very peaceful. So like that, when a person anger, you have to understand for yourself and also for that person, angry person, without repay in kind. This is the Buddha is telling here, and he promotes and he win the battle hard. But that is very hard to control that angry person. But yes, you can win. That very hard to win. You can win. And he is own as well of the others, knowing that the other man is angry, and mindfully maintain his peace, and who endures the anger of both, and he maintains peacefully, mindfully, and he of course become peaceful, and both angers gone away. His own as well as of the other, even people lacking true wisdom. If a person is angry and another person show anger, that person is foolish. The people, if somebody is angry and other person go and show anger, what other people say? Oh, that person is angry. That person is really unwise, foolish. He is not understand. Due no have wisdom, he become angry and he is went and showing anger. So like that, the people used to say. So that's why we have to consider him as a fool who doesn't understand these things. So after telling this, this Brahmin, abusive Brahmin, become very calm, very peaceful, and understood the Dhamma. And he said to the Buddha, "Wonderful, blessed one, magnificent, blessed one. Please, I was in darkness. The Buddha shown me the path. The Buddha opened my Dhammachakku and showed the path." And like that, he pay homage to the Buddha and asked for homeless life. I want to become a monk. Then the Buddha permit and he became a monk. And after becoming, he practiced meditation, and Sila Samadhi developed very ardently, diligently, and he became very powerful, enlightened person among all the arahants. So this is the Akosa Sutta from Samyutta Nikaya, and this sutta is from Sutta Sanggaho. You can buy and you can read this book, very good, and you will understand how to control, how to maintain the anger, and because everybody have anger in this world until we become enlightened persons. And again, in the Dhammapada also, the Buddha explained in the Yamakavaga, Gata number 3 and Gata number 4 are same, like the Buddha says. Ako cimang awadi mang ajeni mang ahasime echatang upanay hanti werang tesang nasammati. That Buddha says in the Dhammapada, he abused me, he beat me, he defeated me, he robbed me. In those harbor such thoughts, hatred is not a peace, says in the Dhammapada. The Buddha says, like, and is it? Yeah, when a person have such thoughts, he cannot become calm. He cannot become peaceful. Oh, he beat me, he beaten me, he robbed me, he defeated me. One who have such thoughts in the mind, he is no peaceful, no calm. Harbor such thoughts have, and he is no peaceful. And the Buddha says in the second Gatha, Ako cimang awadi mang ajini mang ahasime echatang upanay hanti werang tesu pasammati. Like that. One who doesn't, this is same. He abused me, he beat me, he defeated me, he robbed me. In those who do not harbor such thoughts, hatred is a peace. Like that, the Buddha says. One who not keep in the mind, whatever happen. Let go, let it go, let it go. One who think like that. And one who don't keep in the mind, oh, he beaten me, he defeated me, he abused me, he struck me, he robbed me, he overpowered me. One who does not keep in the mind, their hatred, a peace, the Buddha says. Become a peace, become peaceful. They become peaceful, they become calm, they become and very like that. That's why Buddha says, this is what we have to practice in human life, in day-to-day life. Because of this thing, the revenge, the killing, the fighting happen. When they keep in the mind such thoughts, they want to take revenge, they want to kill, they want to beat, they want to overpower. In any, they find ways to do something to take revenge, because they don't understand, because they don't understand. So they keep in the mind like that. So when a person does not keep like that, who is free, who is open-minded. Once he heard, okay, happen, let it go. Who understand this? Let go, things understand. That person lives happily, that person stay happily, that person sleep happily, that person stay happily, calmly, peacefully. Even I have experience when I was in my village. I have experience when one of my friends he abused me once, that I kept for 1 month. I will beat him like that. I will beat him later on. I will take revenge. I will find way to beat him. And I was not peaceful that time. I was not peaceful. I was in sorrow. I was in suffering. I was finding way to take revenge. I was not peaceful. But after 1 month, when he came and talked to me, brother, what happened to you? You are angry on me. I know since long time I have been looking you. You are angry. Don't angry. Let it go. He says like that. Okay. Sorry. When he says this, then my mind become calm, peaceful. And this is true. That's why the Buddha says, when a person does not keep these things, what happen and let it go, he from that instant he become peaceful. Then hatred appears, no more hatred, like that the Buddha says. And again, the Buddha says in the Yamakavaga, same in the fifth Gatha, Nahi vere na verani sammanti da kudastanang avere ne cha sammanti esa dhammo sanantano. Buddha says, hatred never ceases through hatred in this world. Buddha says, hatred never ceases through hatred in this world. Through love alone they cease. This is an eternal law, the Buddha says. Hatred to hatred, no cease, no calm down. Hatred to hatred, but love to hatred, it will become peace. It will become calm. This is eternal law, the Buddha says. This is the truth, the Buddha says. When a person angry and you talk to him very nicely, you talk to him calmly, you understand him that that person angry, and you doesn't show any hatred, any anger, that person surely become peaceful. That person surely become calm. This is the eternal law, the Buddha says. You cannot win hatred to hatred. If you want to win, you have to win with love, with compassion, with metta. You have to win. The opposite of this hatred, the opposite of this anger is what? Love, compassion, karuna, mudita, upekka. All these are the opposite of anger, hatred. Again, the Buddha says in Kodavaga, Koda means anger, krodh, anger. What the Buddha says? Kodang jahe vipajjahiya manang sangyojanang sabang atik kameya tang nama rupasming asajjamanang akinchanang nanupatanti dukkha. Put away anger, the Buddha says. Put away anger. Abandon pride. Abandon pride. Overcome every attachment. Overcome every attachment. No cling to mind and body. And thus be free from sorrow. Yes, this is, we have to give up anger. We have to away from anger, arising anger. What is the reason anger? Attachment. Because of attachment, because of desire, anger comes. Disliking and attachment, clinging to body and mind. My body, I, my. Because of all these negativities, anger arises. So when we know cling to our body, mind, no attachment about, we are free, no sorrow to us. In the Four Noble Truths, what the Buddha says, yam pichang nalawati tampi dukkang, piyahi sampayo dukko, piyahi vipayogo dukko, like that. Whatever I want, if I don't get, then I become what? Suffering. I become sufferer. I become suffer. I become sad. I become sorrow. Even whatever I don't want, if I get that one, also suffering. Also I become sorrow. That's why the Buddha is telling here, no cling to body and mind. This body is one day about to finish. This body is to lay down on this earth. Develop the mind, mental peace. Develop this mental peace. And when alive, do good things. Use this body in doing good. In kusala, in doing kusala, wholesome deeds. Use this body until you are. Use this body for Dhamma work, for Dhamma practice, for meditation, for good doing this body. Don't attach to this body. And the Buddha is telling here, attachment, overcome every attachment. Yes, every attachment method. Attachment for everything. When you have attachment, you will have sorrow. You will have anger. You will have lamentations. When you are no more attachment, no more clinging to mind and body, you are free. You are sorrowless, no sorrow. You are peaceful. You are living peaceful. Understanding the nature of the body. The body will decay. The body will decay. The body will become old age. You understand like that. You develop inside these things. The anicca, dukkha, anatta. You are happy. Very peaceful. Again, the Buddha says, akodena jine kodang asadung saduna jine kadariyang danena satchena alikawa dinang. What the Buddha is telling here, conquer anger by love. Conquer anger by love. Buddha is telling, evil by good. Conquer the miser with liberality, and the liar with truth. The Buddha is telling here. Like that, we have to understand. So many unwholesome, so many negativity come to us, being human being. So we should have wisdom, we should have mindfulness to face all this, how to win all those things. Buddha show, when you have anger, how to win with love. Like the Buddha says, Buddha is telling here. So this way, when we live in this world, we can live happily, we can live peacefully, we can live very meaningful life, and we will know time to fight, no time to show anger when we understand all these things. That's why Buddha says, this is my dear upasak upasika, like that the Buddha says, be free from attachment, from anger, by love, compassion, develop compassion, metta, karuna, mudita, and you live happily, peacefully, like that. You rooted out your anger, You, when anger comes, understand, look at this, why anger come, what is the cause, what is the reason anger come, arises. Look at that. Your anger is your defilements. From within you it is coming, not from others. As the Buddha says, no, whatever Brahmin abuses to the Buddha, I'm not accepting your abuses. I'm not accepting your abuses. Like the Buddha given beautiful example, this Akosa Sutta, when a person do visit your home, come to your home, your friends, what do you give? You give something to eat, something, water or tidbits, snakes. If that things that person not accept, who get it? You will get it back. So like that, the Buddha says, I also don't accept whatever you say. It is all belong to you. All remain with you. I didn't accept. So like that, we have to understand in life, when a person come and do just abuses you, you have to understand this example. Just remain calm, stay calm. Okay, whatever he is telling, he is only defiling himself, not you. But if when he is abusing you and you also abuse, that time you become, you also defile, and that person also defile. So like that, we have to understand the things. And when you understanding things, you are promoting good for you and good for others. Who is foolish and you are wise. And when a person understand like that, practice like that, the other persons, they praise, oh, this person is very wise, this person is greatest person in this world, they know how to tame the anger, they know how to make anger peaceful, how to calm down all this, then all the people praise that person. But when you cannot praise, you cannot control your anger, you are like foolish, the Buddha says. Foolish, we may consider him a foolish, like the Buddha says. So this is the Akosa Sutta, very interesting sutta. Practice this sutta according to your life, put into practice. The Buddha's teaching is all about practices. Only listening and learning is not enough until we don't practice. We have to practice. We have to practical. We have to be practical. If you don't practice, you will gain nothing. The Buddha's teaching is, the Buddha shown the path for what? For happiness of all of us. But if we don't practice, we will not have happiness. Even in your living also, if you don't work, you will not have to survive. If you don't work, no money. No, if you don't hard work, nothing will come. So like this, Buddha's teaching also, if you don't practice, you will have nothing. You all are very dedicated, very determined, and you are coming every Sunday listening the Dhamma. This is makes you happy person, prosperous person, harmonious person. That's what the coming here is. Lots of benefit you gain. So in this way, we have to live our life very wisely, very peacefully, because the life is when very short. If we say the life is uncertain, life is uncertain. When we will go, we don't know. But Buddha says that is certain. Life is uncertain. That is certain. One day we all die. We have to die. But when we die, we don't know. So when you are alive, develop mindfulness, develop good things, develop wholesome things, not bad things. when we die, when we go, when we leave this world, what go with us? Only two things going with us. One is punya, one is pap. Merits and demerits, kusala and akusala. We can carry with us. Nothing can carry. Whatever, while we alive, whatever we acquire, wealth, as a lay person, they have wife, husband, and daughter, house, so many things. Nothing go with us. Money, wealth, nothing go with us. Only while we die, only go two things: wholesome actions and uh, um, evil actions. But uh, but living in this world, we have to acquire all those things, as well as Dhamma practice also you need to do. So this is what the Buddha says in the, again, Dhammapada verses. When you can, when you are young, or when you have strength, you are able, live righteous life, live good life, not bad life. These days, how people they live, like only spending, doing work and enjoying, going here and then. They don't know about the Dhamma, about the life, eating, sleeping, and just like that, they are spending their day and time going and going. Finally, what carry? Cannot carry, nothing carry. Only they go how they did this many unwholesome things, that's going. So when we are alive, when we have got this opportunity, our Kasavanti used to say every day, to get this birth of a human being is very rare. Our Kasavanti used to say, it's very favorite, Bante Kasava. The birth of human being is very rare. Even after getting the birth of human being, also have the our body perfect is very rare. Our nose, our ear, tongue, every to have perfect, very rare. I think, have you seen many people in the roadside street? Somebody no have ear, somebody no have eyes, somebody no have legs, somebody no have hands. Why? That's all the things happen because in the previous life they live their life miserable. They didn't done good deeds, wholesome deeds. Because of doing unwholesome deeds, akusala, they have to get this born. Even after getting human birth, they are not perfect. They cannot do. They don't have eyes. They don't have legs. They don't have hands. They don't have good body. Comparing to them, we all are very healthy. We all are very perfect. We have two hands perfect. We have two eyes perfect. Hands, everything perfect. So we should do more for this. For the next life, we should develop this good quality of life. Good quality of life. Doing punya, doing good things, not giving up the bad things, so that our next life also be good until we attain nibbana. Like that, we have to develop the goodness in our life that we can take when we leave this world. Because the small-minded people, what they think, what they think, okay, earning, eating, sleeping, enough, they think, and they don't need anything else. Earning, eating, sleeping, and enjoyment. They doesn't do dana, they doesn't practice sila, they do meditation, that doesn't help others. Just they living and going. Even that things also the animal also do. But being human being, what we have to be very wise, very wise. We have to live our life with virtuous, righteous, morality. We have to live. Then we are among all the plans of existence, the plans of human being is the most good. The Buddha says, best. The Buddha says, why? We can do everything, all the possible good things we can do here. Even devas, brahmas cannot do. They cannot. They can't liberate. They cannot free from suffering. They are only happiness. Even when their happiness finished, they have to come again this world. But only this human birth we can achieve. We can end our suffering. We can achieve the liberation of nibbana. That's why the Buddha says, being human being is very rare, very rare. When you got this life, live righteous, live virtuous, live ardent, diligent, meditative, wise, humble, like that. Earn money also very good. Earn wealth very good. Share. Use properly. Use wisely. Just only don't live for this life. Just only don't live for this life. Think about future also. Think about future also. The wise persons, the big-hearted person, they think they do all these things as you all are very big-hearted person. That's why you all are came here. You know, if I go to the Buddha Vihara, I will take Tisana Panchashila, I will pay respect to the monks, I will purify myself, I will do meditation, I will see the monks. You have that intention because your mind is very big. Small-minded, what they think. No need to go Buddha Vihara, no need to go temple, no need meditation, no need dana, sila, bhavana. I will live as I want. They think only for this life. They don't think for the future life also, for the future. So you all are very wise, very big mind persons. So you are, that's why you are coming every day and contacting with the monks, and purifying yourself. Yeah, like this you have to live the life. Also do household things, also earn wealth, also do this spiritual path also. You have to develop together both spiritual progress, materialistic progress. Together, both we have to work. Family progress, all do have to keeping balance. You have to grow. You have to go the life. Then you can live smoothly. Your life will smooth, balance. You can live. You will have all the things smoothly. All the things will run smoothly. So this is the Buddha says. So you all are very lucky. Only getting part of the human beings rare, but to have all the body perfect rare. That's much more rare is to get hearing teachings of the Buddha. To get the Dhamma is very rare. See, you all are how much lucky. We all are how much lucky. Beautiful Buddha Vihara. Our teacher, Guruji, Dr. Acharya Buddharakita Bhante, for us, what he has not done. He has done everything. But Bhanteji came only for 30 rupees. It was nothing, just a cemetery. So from the cemetery, now came, this is become heaven, heavenly buildings, heavenly world. See, we have to do nothing here. How much we are lucky, fortunate, sitting together, practice Dhamma and growing together. You all are supporting to the monks coming to Vihara, and we are giving Dhamma to you all, how to live happily, peaceful life. So together we are growing here. So you have to think yourself very fortunate, very lucky. We have to use it very wisely. How Bharavanteji did hard work for all of us. Even this in Gandhinagar, even a person Bharavante was doesn't know, from without knowing anything up to this level Bharavante came. Only this Sunday discourse. By this Sunday discourse, giving Bharavante came. We have very comfortable, like heavenly place. We have to use it very wisely. We have to do very wisely. We have to live wisely, practice meditation like that. So actually, we should not stop this all doing in good things, because this is the dream of Bharavante, to give the happiness, the peace, to remove the suffering, to remove the suffering from to all the people. So this is Bharavante and the Buddha's teaching to come in India again. That's why Bharavante started this, and we are now here listening Dhamma, practicing Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So how we are lucky, how we are fortunate, we have to think. So this way we have to understand the life. We have to live with this in this way. We have to live in this way. We have to go through this way. Surely we will be very good person. We will live happily, harmoniously, and when we die also, when death come also, we can die very happily, peacefully, no worry, no tension, because we live our life, meaningful life. So this much I will say. I would like to conclude. Actually, our all Bhantes went for Dhammaduta. For some are went for Tipitaka chanting, some are went for Sri Lanka for Dhamma work. So we have to run anyhow. Even we are a few monks also. We have to run. We should not stop. And you also should come like this in every Sunday coming and doing this. We should not stop this. So with this, I conclude today's Dhamma. So my dear meritorious Upasakas, Upasikas, please practice, keep in mind, only listening and not enough. Only listening not enough until you practice. Practice is important. Even you know a line, if you practice on that, it is much more benefit. What? So listening not enough, you have to put into practice. Atta samma panidicha, hetang mangalam uttamam. Put into practice oneself in the right direction, in the right path. Great blessings. All the great blessings will come to you if you put into right path yourself. So what the right path? You have to think, you have to know. This is the right path. This is, you all are the doing right path. So you all practice and live. When anger comes, look yourself, why anger coming, what is the reason, what is the anger today. Actually the lesson was anger, so you have to know about anger, control your anger. When then you will be no sorrow, no suffering, you can live happily, peacefully. So with this I would like to conclude. Thank you Bhante Panyaloka, thank you all the venerable monks, lots of merits to Upasakas and Upasikas, blessings to all of you. All of you have heard very nicely, peacefully, and may you all be happy. May you all grow in blessings by the blessings of Buddha Dhamma Sangha. All of you be happy, peaceful, harmonious, and may you all one day free from suffering and attain ultimate peace and liberation of Nibbana. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabasanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te.
करेगा और क्या करेंगे दोनों चाहिए क्या Thank you very much, Venerable Ante Padia, for such a wonderful Dhamma talk on the occasion of our Sunday Dhamma program. I think you understand what the underlying meaning of the discourses of the suttas, what Padya Banteji has mentioned and explained in front of you today. Today, now, at present, the whole world is afflicting with this very, what is we called anger, jealousy, intolerance, all with this negativity. But long back, some more than 2,600 years back, the Buddha has given the way, the technique of peaceful living. What just now Bhataji has explained, how to live amidst the anger person, amidst the afflicted person, how to live peacefully. That is the Buddha's teaching. This is the Buddha's message and technique of peaceful living. So I won't go much more to explain about that. Already Bhanteji had explained to you how to maintain your anger without reacting. If somebody abuse you, use abusive words in front of you, just maintain your mental calmness, and without reacting to them, you will overcome that very unpleasant situation. So with this, now we are going to conclude the session of our morning Dhamma Talk program. May you all always be happy, peaceful, and progress on the path of Dhamma, and keep coming to attend such Dhamma Talk programs and take blessings from the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and the monks, and progress on the path of Dhamma and ultimately attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Now we conclude with the chanting of metta. Sukhi bhave anne dukho aham necham aham viya hita cha me sukhi hantu majjata cha taverino imam hi kamakhitam hi Sattahantu sukhi sada tato paranchalachisu chakravale sujantulu sadhu sadhu sadhu.
There is 12:30 Kannada Discourse. There will be playing all videos of Bhante Ananda because no speaker available. So we will play all videos. The Dhamma is always fresh as much as we hear, as much as we listen. If you listen again and again, you will understand it in different way. So Dhamma is never get old. So I welcome all of you listen another discourse 12:30, and please have lunch, all of you.
12:30.
Yes. Namo Buddhaya.